Have you ever wondered how our ancestors lived for hundreds of years? A question that baffles the human mind, even today. Imagine a world where the concept of aging, as we know it, didn't apply. Picture a society where the 9th century of life was as common as the 9th decade is in ours. This isn't a science fiction tale, but the reality of a civilization from our distant past, the Sumerians. These ancient peoples, settled in what was once the lush region of Eden, claimed extraordinary longevity, living between 900 to 1,000 years before a cataclysmic event known as the Flood. Their detailed accounts, preserved in cuneiform writings, provide a fascinating insight into a world far removed from ours, yet intrinsically connected. But what happened that 300 years later, they only lived between 200 and 300 years? Let's delve into the captivating Sumerian tales. Welcome to the world of the Sumerians, an exceptionally advanced civilization, and their supernatural allies, the Anunnaki. The Sumerians, nurtured by the Anunnaki, emerged as a beacon of progress in the heart of Eden, a region that was once a hub of divine intervention and human evolution. The Anunnaki, celestial beings with immense power and wisdom, played a pivotal role in the development of the Sumerian civilization. They were not just silent observers, but active participants in the Sumerian narrative, shaping their culture, their knowledge, and their societal structures. The Anunnaki's influence extended to the very essence of human life, introducing the concept of mili, a form of military service. This service was not just about warfare and defense. It was a pact, a covenant of sorts, where humans agreed to labor in the mines extracting gold for a year. In return, the Anunnaki would aid in the education and upbringing of the human offspring. This relationship between the Anunnaki and the Sumerians was not one of mere servitude. It was a symbiotic partnership, one where the Anunnaki guided the Sumerians towards progress, and the Sumerians, in turn, facilitated the Anunnaki's earthly endeavors. The Sumerians, under the careful watch of the Anunnaki, flourished in various fields. Their economic systems were robust, their social structures were intricate, and their medical knowledge was advanced. This was a civilization that was years ahead of its time, and the Anunnaki's influence was a significant factor in this. The Anunnaki's influence on the Sumerians was not just limited to their living years. It echoed through the ages in the form of cuneiform writings, the Sumerians' unique form of record-keeping. These writings are not just historical documents, but also windows into the unique relationship between the Sumerians and the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki had a profound impact on human life, and their influence echoes in the Sumerian writings that we preserve today. Their story, intertwined with the Sumerians, continues to fascinate us, offering glimpses into a past where gods and men walked the earth together, shaping each other's destinies. The Sumerians left us with their cuneiform writings, a treasure trove of information, or as some would argue, mere myths. These ancient scripts, etched into clay tablets, are like time capsules that offer a glimpse into a civilization that was both advanced and mysterious. They provide us with a wealth of knowledge across various fields, such as economics, medicine, and social structures. But what stands out the most is their depiction of human life and its relation to the Anunnaki. The Sumerians were not shy in documenting their interactions with these celestial beings. They wrote of how the Anunnaki, beings like Anzu, Ter, Linlu, and Anin.io, dictated many of these writings to trained scribes. These narratives often spoke of a long-forgotten age when humans lived for centuries, an age when the Anunnaki provided them with the elixir of life. This elixir, they believed, was the key to their longevity, enabling them to live between 900 and 1,000 years, if not longer. Such claims, of course, have been met with a considerable amount of skepticism. Many have dismissed them as mere myths, fantastical tales spun by an ancient civilization. But what if there's more to these so-called myths? What if these ancient texts are not just the product of imaginative storytelling, but a record of actual events? The Sumerians were, after all, an advanced civilization. They had knowledge of astronomy, mathematics, and even law that was far ahead of their time. Could it be possible that they, under the guidance of the Anunnaki, also had knowledge of life-extending practices? Could the elixir of life be more than just a myth? These are questions that continue to baffle scholars and enthusiasts alike. As we delve deeper into these ancient texts, we encounter a crossroad between belief and skepticism. We find ourselves questioning the validity of these ancient accounts. Is it possible that we have been dismissing valuable historical records as mere myths? As we explore these ancient texts, we find ourselves asking, are these tales of longevity and advanced civilizations mere myths, or is there a truth that's been hidden from us? The Sumerians tell us of an elixir, a water of life provided by the Anunnaki, that once disappeared, led to a drastic decrease in human longevity. This elixir, as told in the ancient cuneiform writings, was a daily provision that allowed humans to live for hundreds of years. It's an extraordinary concept that challenges our understanding of human life and its limitations. This elixir of life, as the Sumerians tell us, was no ordinary drink. It was a gift from the Anunnaki, a powerful pantheon of deities who played a significant role in the Sumerian civilization. The Anunnaki were believed to have extraordinary powers and knowledge, and this elixir was a testament to their influence. However, the Anunnaki, for reasons not entirely clear, decided to stop providing this life-extending elixir. The Sumerians tell us that this led to a rapid and dramatic decrease in human age. The average lifespan, which was once in the high hundreds, dropped significantly. According to these ancient texts, humans who once lived close to a millennium, within a few generations, only lived between 200 and 300 years. Now, it's important to note that there's a lot of skepticism around this concept. Many argue these tales are merely part of Sumerian mythology, a blend of fact and fiction that's been passed down through generations. And yet, the specific and consistent references to this elixir of life and the declining human age in Sumerian writings are intriguing. The question then arises, was there an actual elixir? Or is this a metaphorical representation of a decline in human health and longevity due to changes in lifestyle or environment? Could the elixir represent a lost knowledge or practice that contributed to longer lifespans? Or perhaps it's a tale spun to explain the harsh reality of mortality? The mystery of the elixir of life and its impact on human age continues to intrigue us, leading us to question our understanding of human longevity and the secrets that the Sumerians might have known.